I was in cans. I was looking in my cupboards the other day for dinner, and I found a can full of
human meat.
No, light. It said light coconut.
What is light coconut?
I don't know. It's like
you can get
low
fat. Yeah, you can get low. Was it low fat coconut milk?
I thought it was a
Because coconut milk is
No,
very
it was
fatty.
chunky.
Apparently, in some states of America today, they used to do it more in more states, but today in some states, there'd be cans with absolutely no labels to let you know what was in them. It would just be one of those metal cans with the rings.
Meat?
Did you see that thing? Oh,
So you'd have to guess what you were getting, basically.
Did you see the can? Did you see the can? You can get a can of jellied chicken. Like a
Oh my
boned,
god.
jellied whole chicken in a can.
That's
It's
Billy,
disgusting.
that's cat food.
No, it's disgusting.
Have you ever seen the burger in a can?
How did
No.
we
Or
go?
a sandwich
How
in a
did
can?
we go
Put it in a
from
can.
zombies to
They're in super-
Well, we
cans?
have to talk about canned food because
Oh, yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
in my house, nothing. Like my mom just does not like packaging, so she takes it out of the packaging, puts it into different packaging like tinfoil or cling film or something,
Yeah,
and then puts it into the freezer. So when she's gone away, it's like mystery meat. Is it chicken? Is it beef? Is it fish? You don't know until you eat it. Could be
That's
fucking
funny that
zebra.
we went out. We were
or
in your
horse.
house. We were in your house for a house party the other night, and you told us to go out and get some what was it, chicken or turkey or something. We went out. We literally did not know what to touch because you don't know what's fucking fish,
Yeah.
what's
or turkey.
ham. Yeah.
Oh,
So we just
God.
left it. We just went with frozen bread.
The one time I was gonna make fucking chicken nuggets and chips, and fucking fish nuggets. Who makes fish nuggets?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, zombies. Dangerous.
Another thing we're going to do is Phelan Test is also is in an agricultural area, so I'm going to use my knowledge of plants to further propagate our
Yeah, but we also have to remind ourselves
Grow a
that
wall of trees to block out the zombies.
we have to remind ourselves that farming is not as easy as it appears in Minecraft. You know,
Yes.
you plant the seeds, hoe the dirt,
crush
weed
some
the
bones
seeds.
up, throw it
Yeah, throw it in, it grows instantly. It's
in.
not
Farming
that
is
easy.
quite difficult, yes.
Yeah.
So we'd have to learn, but I'm sure we'd pick up on it pretty. I mean, like I grew my own tomatoes one summer.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, and they were edible because my dad ate them.
I can propagate
So-
apple trees, so we can have one apple tree with 6 different species of apples growing on it. Oh yeah.
Andy.
See, we knew it was useful him being a horticulturist.
Flower.
Shut up your mouth. I'm a horticulturalist.
Yeah,
A horticulturalist.
horticulturist. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now obviously Phelan and Andy are not here, so Phelan's
Phelan
job is...
was first in command.
First
I
in
think we
command.
called him because it is his house, so it made sense. Plus, Phelan strikes me as kind of he's a bit of a fighter, to say the least.
Oh, good warriors don't always make good kings.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
a good one.
true. But I don't know. I just saw him as first in command.
But he has,
Like, have you ever read Macbeth?
He has a good.
Shut up.
He's a good. Phelan has a good one-track mind. Like he'll make not in a bad way, but in sense of this is what needs to be done. This is how we're going to do it.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
he'd be-
oh, should we? Oh, I don't know. That'd be you and me.
That's where Philly would come in as the voice of reason, where Phelan's sitting there going, you know, Rachel's pissed me off, let's just fucking kill her. And Philly's like, well, is killing her really a good idea?
Why
She
do
is
we
the
always have
only-
to fight?
Her meat yield would be very low compared to her skills. So I don't know.
What you call it? Yeah, I don't know what weapon choice Phelan would choose. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually asked him. I know there was jokes thrown around about chainsaws, but that was
Yeah.
very impractical.
I think if we could give him like a shotgun or a rifle,
Oh,
probably hopefully a rifle, like a
Yeah.
hunting rifle,
yeah,
because he lives in the country. Could probably find one.
yeah.
Guns hurt so much to shoot.
Hmm?
Or
Guns hurt so much to shoot.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he could take it
but-
because he's got that.
Because
big
the vibration of them.
muscly
Like,
shoulder.
Just it literally just goes.
I
Yeah.
would think of Phelan as a bit of like his other title would have been the Lion Tamer, in the way that he could get his 3 dogs trained to actually attack zombies. I think he'd be a good lion tamer. Moving on though, Andy, I called him our brute force because he is like playing Red Rover with him was like the worst idea ever.
He's also chief looter.
Yeah. He's so I don't know what his weapon of choice was either, actually, to be honest.
But we're gonna go with a sword because
I
he
think so,
he could
yeah.
wield it.
Yeah.
Like a
I
short-handed
was just gonna
sword.
go with his iron fucking fists. He just punched the zombies in the face
Knuckle
and they
duster.
just die.
Die,
Boom.
bitch.
if, say though, I know this is totally like, why? But like, say it wasn't a zombie apocalypse. What if it was like an alien
An
apocalypse?
alien robot apocalypse.
Alien robot
We'll
apocalypse.
get to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd be fucked. Because,
Yeah.
okay, Think of it this way.
Say they're not as dangerous as we think they are. Though.
Fighting robots.
No,
Fluffy
aliens. I said aliens.
You see,
Okay.
people seem to have this misconception.
That aliens are just these.
No, that
things
aliens
that-
are really. Actually, they probably would be very aggressive. I'll explain that later.
They're probably very intelligent civil
You
creatures, though.
see,
Well, they'd have to be intelligent to fly into space.
not necessarily, because some things can come more naturally to other things. Like, a monkey would be able to live better in a tree than we would, because they're better adapted to it. So, say they needed to be more adapted to
Pillaging
moving.
other planets.
Yeah, like that, moving, they would eventually be able to do that. And if they could have the materials there that would be on their planet, that would be really, really easy to make that happen.
How would they casually find a space? Did you have spaceship
They
trees?
could have fuel or something that is in the crust, and if you take it out of the crust, it will float. And if you have something on that, it can push it up into space, and they can just use any kind of propulsion. like
Apparently,
gas.
apparently, the government came up with this theory that most of the UFO sightings are actually like of
Swamp
creatures.
gas.
No, creatures. Creatures. Like some of the UFOs could be creatures, not. I can't actually.
What
look
do you mean
at
by creatures? Do you mean
Like
birds?
biological, unknown species of like that. I don't know, that come
So
from
not
space
like,
or something
not
like
like a
that.
metal ship.
That like feed
flown
off our
by
energy or something
thing.
like that.
Oh, yeah, that's quite
Oh.
possible.
The government came up with this.
Yeah, the government also recently stated that mermaids don't exist
Yes, but that makes
for
sense.
no reason whatsoever. Yeah, I know,
No,
but
no.
it was out of nowhere.
No, the reason for that was it was on,
That it was a
there was a documentary on the Discovery Channel.
and Americans flipped out over.
Yeah, it was kind of it was like a cryptozoology thing, like something washed up on the shore. It was kind of just like a rotten fish or something.
Yeah.
So someone decided to make a documentary out of it, and they put it on the Discovery Channel for some reason, even though it's completely fictional.
I thought mermaids were just like a sailor's wet dream.
It is.
Well, they were originally manatees that Christopher Columbus encountered.
I'm not really sure if
Manatees
that's
are
true.
not sexy.
No.
They're sea cows.
Yes.
Well, it
Sea,
depends.
sea monsters came from
It depends on what you're
whales
into.
and
Well,
If
they
you're
don't
into
judge.
larger women, maybe.
oh my
But it's just
God.
like a big grey floating cow.
They don't
I
even
think they're
float.
cute.
The only reason they move is to go to the surface for air.
Oh, that's so lame.
But like, where did sailors get the idea of why?
Oh, do you mean
Where did
that?
sailors actually get the idea
Well,
of
if you were
like?
if you were a
Thanks.
sailor, obviously you'd be gay. That's the matter. If you were a
Sailing.
if you were a sailor, Jack. If you were a sailor and you were at sea for like 8 months or whatever, for a really long time, your dream would be for a woman to climb out of the ocean and like make sweet love with you.
The problem here is they don't have a vagina.
It's a fish one.
Fish do have well.
They don't have vaginas. They just
There
have,
is no intercourse.
they have sperm receptacles.
Well, they have things that lay their. Well, they have egg ducts. But
Oh wow, that's going to be
Sexy.
exciting sex, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
stick it
but-
in my egg duct.
if you think about it, it's kind of a reverse thing, though. I mean, if it was. It wouldn't be as attractive if it was like the bottom of a woman and the top of a fish.
Yeah.
Then why not just a woman with like webbed feet or something?
Can you imagine?
That's
Can you imagine like really sexy legs and like a big fish body? Like,
Oh God!
Move your legs. I can't sit.
Sorry.
You're trying to look past it.
Bag, really big bag.
just keep that on.
and it'd have to be. You just have like its head and like in the waves, and just have the legs on the sand, and just like.
Oh my
And having
God!
sex with a drowning woman.
No, you know it's alive, and you know it's better that's in the water, so it's not dying. But if you could like tie its ankles with some seaweed to the grass, sand, I mean,
I think this is rape.
rape of a non-intelligent being.
That's going to be a
Is
really
also
scary
rape.
Halloween.
So I don't know why I said that. Would that be classed as like rape or zoophilia?
Zoophilia.
Yeah.
Well,
A little
probably
bit
a
of
bit of
both.
What's zoophilia?
It's where
sex with
you have
animals.
Bestiality.
sex with an animal.
Oh yeah.
Did you say manimal or
Like your
animal?
sister.
You will stay tuned to the Team 502.